And you left town. I remembered how to think. But the second that you're back, the buzzing starts again, and I forget everything. But honestly, what it seems like is we're kinda meant to be. So I won't sleep if it means that you'll end up next to me. I won't ask you how your day went, 'cause I know you say you hate that. And I'm not sure I believe that. But if it pushes you away, I'll do whatever it takes to make you stay. I said let's talk. You wanted to run away. But I think that we both knew that this was something new. So you stayed. And we were scared about losing what it's been. And that's fair. But this feels worth the risk. But honestly, what it seems like is we're kinda meant to be. So I could leave if that seems right, but I don't think that's what we need. I won't ask you how your day went, 'cause I know you say you hate that. And I'm not sure I believe that. But if it pushes you away, I'll do whatever it takes to make you stay. But honestly, what it seems like is we're kinda meant to be. So I could leave if that seems right, but I don't think that's what we need. Oh no, I won't ask you how your day went, 'cause I know you say you hate that. And I'm not sure I believe that. But if it pushes you away, I'll do whatever it takes to make you stay. I won't ask you how your day went, 'cause I know you say you hate that. Oh, and I'm not sure I believe that. But if it pushes you away, I'll do whatever it takes to make you stay. To make you stay. To make you stay. To make you stay. I didn't love me. That's how it happened. Lover, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve it. Some rooms are too dark, some just aren't bright enough. We both played a part, both still so in love. I was your every morning, your every night. You were my comfort in lonelier times. You loved me forever, and somehow I told you goodbye. I have lost count, all the days locked away. What is left of us now? Sunk into the couch, with the taste of your lips on my mouth. I was just what you needed, you thought so at least. But lover, I saw the things you couldn't see. You loved me forever. Lover, I don't think you needed me. Oh, you called to explain it. I guess you're upset. You know I didn't mean it. It just played out like that. And thousands of people would have done the same thing. I never blamed you, I'm begging you, don't blame me. I was your happy ending, all worked out just right. You were the reason I lived through that night. We danced in the kitchen, shut down all the lies. I fell in love over and over 1,095 times. You loved me forever, but forever's a long time. Forever, but I'll be yours in another life. Another life. I'll be yours sometime.
Ignorance is bliss, I guess, till knowledge pins you down, and waves a finger in your face, screaming out you should have known. But 1 year later, I still think about it every day, and how I lost my faith. That was my safest place. Ooh. I'm starting over. Ooh, I'm starting over. And I wish that I could blame you, but I still blame myself. How did I let it get that far? Somewhere I should have known, but I know I laid my whole life down, gave it everything I had. Crushing blows of spirit soul, I put it in your hands. Ooh, I'm starting over. Oh, ooh, I'm starting over. One year from now, I'll remember how I got up off the ground, still learning how to walk again, but somehow I learned to stand. By the grace of God, I learned to stand. I just wish that I could understand. I only wish that I could understand.
I'm open to change it, but all of this change is just a bit too much. Lately, those words were verbatim. You said you felt out of touch. You were my baby. Yes, you made me see worlds I can never imagine. And I was the baby. I've been captivated on every single moment, every single moment we spent. Hello, welcome into Mogul House Live. How you doing? My name is Bishop. So glad to have you guys in here. Sorry about the technical difficulties. It's good to see all the names that I haven't seen in a couple of weeks. We've been gone for a while. Hi, Ajime. What's up? Ajime, I was literally just saying something about you, about how you sent me that difficult live learn. I think it was Eric Lattimore or something you sent me. Oh, no, it's Benet. Eric Benet. What's up, Night Forest? Hi, Pastel. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Mogul House. So glad to see you all. My name is Bishop. If you have not ever met me before and you are watching Mogul House Live, Mogul House is a show where we get to amplify the artistic voice, and we have had some amazing voices here on our show all year. We've been gone for a little bit, but that's okay. We have been gone for reasons like Dayfest. I hope you guys got to see Dayfest a couple of weeks ago. We had Ravel, Megan, Rachel Gonzalez, who performed at Mogul House Live, and Eric, some amazing artists, and including Ravel Day. And so it was just an incredible time. If you ever get a chance, like you want to come to a great live show, we used to do Untapped all the time, but Dayfest is just like, it's another level. So you got to come to a Dayfest. And we'll be posting some of that content very soon. I think actually the first Dayfest is live on our YouTube. So if you have not subscribed on the YouTube, you should do it. And we got big news about the YouTube. I need a whole bunch of love in the chat right now. We crossed the 500 subscriber mark, and that is insane. Oh my gosh. And that's only insane because you all. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel, for liking the videos. Thank you for the drum roll, Pastel. It's just crazy. It's so exciting. One of the videos that's been getting a lot of love lately is the one of Caleb Sasser. He's currently on The Voice right now. So big shout out to Caleb Sasser. Much love to you. We're hoping that you go all the way, friend. And again, thank you all just for all the love on the YouTube. If you haven't subscribed yet, if you've missed all the performances this year, there's broken up videos, there's some shorts, and there's also full interviews as well that we do with the artists. So go to the YouTube and subscribe today, as well as join our Discord. It's an opportunity to step into community. It's being revamped in many ways, and more forums are being created for us to have more conversations around art, music, and just to build community together in the Mogul House. So please join the Discord right now as well. Again, my name is Bishop. Y'all know what it is. Every Saturday, we're right here in the Mogul House. And today, man, we got an amazing artist. He's a recommendation from a friend, a lovely friend of mine who has been a big part of my recording career. His name is Jonathan Berlin. He's one of the best mastering engineers that I know in the game.
Legend.
Legendary guy. And he's a producer. He's an artist. He has all kind of stuff. But I get a text one day, and it is a text with another number in it. And this number has a name. That name is Brendan Abernathy, and he is here with us.
Did you have no lead into that either?
No.
Yeah, he just dropped us in that.
Yes, and that's so Berlin, and it's so good. Dude, thank you for being here. How are you today?
Pumped to be here, Darius. Very good.
Yeah.
Bishop, I guess.
That's
I'm learning
okay.
People are calling you Bishop.
Yes. They all know me as that, whatever you choose, man.
I had a great day. I'm a massive college football fan.
Are you really?
Actually, no, I'm a massive Georgia football fan.
Georgia football fan.
Grew up in Georgia.
Because that's where you're from, right?
Yeah, family went there, and then I went to college there.
Yeah.
And we played Florida today, which is our biggest rival.
Yeah.
We smacked them.
The Gators?
We smacked them.
That's good.
It was a beautiful day.
I'm not a Florida fan. I lived there, and yeah, there's nothing about Florida that makes me happy. Maybe Miami, but.
There's nothing about Florida as a football school that makes me happy.
Yeah, same.
I'm trying to be nice.
That's
in the
good.
Off case.
You're a nice person.
I have a lot of friends and fans who go there as well. So
okay, so you probably shouldn't say so much. Yeah, you probably should. Let me say all the things for you.
Yeah, there you go. Speak away. Yeah, you live there.
There you go. Yeah, but no, that's cool, man. Yeah, we got some Georgia football up in here. I believe it may be Ernie from NBA TNT, who is a big Georgia fan. He always talks to Charles Barkley about.
He is. Yeah, he actually gave the graduation speech my sophomore year of college.
Wow.
When one of my best friends gave the student commencement address, and so she got to hang out with him.
How cool.
Very cool. Very good
Ernie
guy.
Johnson's a legend. Yeah. That's
He told this great story about I'm going to butcher even the remote paraphrase, but basically there was some kid who hopped the fence on a baseball field to get blueberries. I gotta look it up. I'm butchering. It was a great story though. I just remember having my life change for like 3 days.
No, I
you know how those
it.
things
We gotta
work?
look that up.
You know how this is life changing, and
Yes.
then like 3 days later, you're still waking up at 10 a.m. and reading the Bible, anything
that's
like
basically yeah. Every time I hear Bishop TJ speaks, or that just changed, my life has changed for like 10 weeks. It just happens all the time. I'm like sitting on that for a long time. But that's cool, man. Georgia is where you're originally from.
Yep.
What part of Georgia?
Suburb of Atlanta. I'm from Dunwoody.
Okay.
I went to college in Athens.
Went to college at Athens.
And toured for 4 years straight.
And now you are a resident in California.
In the chance that the IRS watches this, I am not a resident in California.
I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there, man. Well, Brendan, gotta get them blueberries. Oh my gosh. Brendan, I have to tell you this. This week, I know we spoke a little bit earlier, but I got to listen to your recent record that came out in early October, right?
Yeah, October 13th.
13th. Okay, so not too long ago. And dude, it was amazing. It was such a beautiful journey. I love listening to records either when I'm driving or when I'm running in the morning. So that day, actually, I had like a new record day. I listened to Troye Sivan's record when I ran that morning. And then I was in LA that night. So when I drove home, I listened to your record. And it was the most beautiful record to listen to with a Celsius Peach energy drink by my side as I was driving home in the midnight hour. And I just thoroughly enjoyed it, man. It put me in the mind of so many things, and we're going to talk about this later. But I cannot wait for the audience to just experience you. And I'm sure you probably may play 1 or 2 or maybe 6, or we don't know how many songs we're going to get from you tonight. But what I have learned about this guy already is that he has a lot of songs, and he could sing a lot of songs tonight. So if you guys show him some mad love in the chat, you may get, a full-on 8-song, 9-song thing. I'm just put pressure on him. But yeah, bro. Yeah. So anyways, I want to introduce you guys to Brendan Abernathy. Hope you guys enjoy this set from him.
Hello, everyone. So full disclosure, this is my first time on a Twitch live stream. And there's this lag. And we see what you see on the video screen. And there's this like 5-second lag. Yeah. And also I'm very self-conscious now about how my hair looks. Everything else. Should have I worn glasses? I'm not sure.
You look great, bro.
Thanks, Bishop. So yeah, y'all just gotta shower me with encouragement down there. But I'm gonna start with a song off that record. It's the 6th song. It's kind of the climax of the record, the culmination. It's called At All. Okay. And I love that you were listening while driving at night, because to me, I mean, I don't know, have you toured?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so touring is a lot of night driving.
Oh, yes.
And this album is about my 4 years touring. So it's like very inspired by driving at night.
Okay. Well, take us on that tour, baby.
Surrounded by letters, but none of them telling me that I can be with you. A room full of people what you do. I know that I'm the talk of the town. Everybody's invited but you. Ooh, ooh. Give me the world, I still want more. Give me the fire, still won't burn. Long as there's one who don't love me, it's like no one loves me. I think it'd be better if you had never existed. Then I could go on living without the potential of you loving me and me loving the one who don't love me. It's like no one loves me at all. So full disclosure, the Twitch folks, I'm used to playing to rooms of people, so I like to get people singing, a little choir action going. I'm just gonna do it alone tonight. Darius, you're welcome to sing as well if you want to. Sweating already, man.
Yeah.
All right, what are we feeling, Darius? A little happy vibe, a little sad vibe?
Man, you're in a happy van. You can stay there.
Happy?
It's a vibe.
Okay, I'll do my best. I only have like 3 happy songs, but we'll roll with it anyways. This song's actually, it's not the first song on the record, but you might have noticed on the record Darius Bishop is talking about is it's called Long Way Home, and it's inspired by those 4 years on the road, but in essence, it's more or less exploring like how many emotions you feel when living a lifestyle like kind of untethered.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I was on the road 330 days a year.
Yeah.
And I'm just exploring all the emotions I felt in those 4 years, which are super high highs, super low lows.
Right.
And I feel like I'm setting up a sad song, so I'm going to do a sad song. I'm going to pivot on you. And a lot of that's heartbreak, right? And the way the album kind of flows is it starts with this like instrumental track that
perfectly seamlessly transitions into the first song. Shout out to Jonathan Berlin for that little sequence action. And then if you listen at the very end of the record is the exact same melodic motif that flows back into the beginning.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like a hero journey. I'm very inspired by like C.S. Lewis, J.R. Tolkien, who write a lot about these hero journeys, and like as the reader, the hope is that you come out a different person. I hope that from the album too.
Yeah.
And this song is called "Move to Portland." I actually wrote it for a friend. He was going through a pretty tough time with a ex.
Those are tough.
As it goes,
Yeah.
she broke up with him over text after 3 years of dating. He hasn't heard from her in a year and a half.
Wow.
She's gone off the deep end, so we get to villainize her to the utmost with this song. So this is a little "Move to Portland." It was 3 in the making. You the guilt trip down me to say that I'm sorry. Didn't know I had it when I had it so good. But you got no decency, so you didn't drive to me, didn't even call me. Just sent me some shit out of the blue. Didn't know I had it when I had it so good. Well, it's a slow, slippery slope that leads me to the canyon with my mentally ill companion. And I hope that he knows who holds the keys to his tantrum. Throw it in the ocean without apology. I wrote you for your own good. Send it around the globe on the tides in a bottle of wine. And I hope you've healed up by the time you move to Portland and overcome your Gemini importance. I'm smoking daily marijuana. All of your roommates wanna harm you. Whoa. I think it's clear that you've fallen apart since you left me on red that night in my car. And I hope you find love, but it's gonna be hard, 'cause your bones ain't loyal and they don't know who you are. Whoa. I see a skeleton shimmy in the corner of my room. I ask him, how has it been since she left you too? Rumor has it that you ran to the first man that worked with you. What happened to your independence that you did it for? Well, it's a slow, slippery slope that leads me to realizing you ain't coming back no more. And I hope that I know what my love is worth. Throw it in the ocean without apology. I wrote you for your own good. Send it around the globe on the tides in a bottle of wine. And I hope you feel up by the time you move to Portland and overcome your Gemini importance. I'm smoking daily marijuana. All of your roommates wanna harm you. Ooh, I think it's clear that you've fallen apart since you left me on red that night in my car. And I hope you find love, but it's gonna be hard, 'cause your bones ain't loyal and they don't know who you are. Who are you? Even the stars can't tell you anymore. Who are you? Maybe the rocks you carry can open that door. Who are you? Search every bottle on every beach shore, 'cause buried in the bottom of one is the love you're looking for. I threw it in the ocean without apology. I wrote you for your own good. Send it around the globe on the tides in a bottle of wine. And I hope you've healed up. Oh, it's
it's time to move to Portland and overcome your Gemini bullshit. I'll smoking daily marijuana. All of your roommates wanna harm you. Ooh, I think it's clear that you've fallen apart since you left me on red that night in my car. And I hope you find love, but it's gonna be hard, 'cause your bones ain't loyal. Whoa, whoa, yeah, your bones ain't loyal. But your bones know that they had it so good. Yeehaw.
Wow.
Thank you. Thanks, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Internet. Hey, I was getting a little distracted reading. Someone said, damn, what a line. I'd
Yeah.
love for you to comment what line. I don't know what line triggered you. For me, what I love about that song is at first listen, it just seems like a diss track.
Yeah.
But when you really listen to it deeply, it's about valuing your own, like yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's like what you put in the bottle is your love for her. That's in the pre-chorus too. And then she finds that on the beach and she realizes
Wow.
what she lost.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I love that vibe,
Yeah,
man.
I like that too.
Hey, so we're gonna do two more before the interview, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play two. I'm gonna debut a couple I've never played
Wow.
on the internet.
So this is an exclusive moment.
Yeah, exclusive moment for the
We
Mogul
love
House. baby.
exclusivity here, don't we,
Hey,
guys?
here's the thing though. Before I do it, if I'm gonna do exclusivity, you gotta tell me why it's called the Mogul House.
All right. Are you sure you want that story?
I do.
Okay, I'll give you that story real quick. So, my best friend over there, the internet knows him as Heathy. I know him as J Money, Jared. And we were walking on the beach in 2020 because we used to live down on the peninsula in Newport Beach. And we got down. We were actually doing this crazy 5-day water fast. I was on a journey trying to lose a lot of weight, and I had lost a lot of weight. And it was actually in October of 2020. I remember it. So he had made a bet. I don't like pigeons. I'm not a big pigeon fan. So when I see them, I just always go, ew, I just don't love them. Yeah, I know, sad, right? They're birds, but just can't take. I can't take it. When I see a lot of them,
Birds aren't real.
There you go. So with that, we made a bet because that was also a crazy time where I was starting to learn how to produce music. And then also my friend Heathy here produced a lot of music, but he had a syndrome of making so much music, but he would never put it out for the world to hear it, which bothered me as well.
I feel you, Heathy.
Yeah. So to push each other, we made a bet
Very.
because this used to be called the Dare Sneak Collective. And he said, if you don't put out a song, produce it, write it yourself, record it, mix it and master it and put it out by the end of the year, that's 12/31/2020, you have to change DS Collective to Mogul. And I gave him that same challenge that the songs, the whole catalog that he had, millions of songs, I think we said 7, had to be out by the end of the year as well. And I looked down and said, well, you don't have to tell me to change this to Mogul because I used the word Mogul a lot. Mogul is a business term. It kind of represents like a business guru. And you hear the term a lot in hip hop culture with like Jay-Z or Diddy or Rick Ross. They call them moguls, but Steve Jobs will be a mogul. Elon Musk will be a mogul. People who run companies are mostly, moguls. And
It's
then-
a lyric in Super Bass by Nicki Minaj as well.
Yes, it is actually. Yes. So I mean,
That's why I
again,
know it.
in that hip hop term, you hear that a lot, especially in the black community. It's like, oh, I can be a mogul one day doing the entrepreneur thing. But when I would use it, he said that his interpretation of the word mogul was that it was to show shifts in a ski slope. And I said, oh, and that blessed me because entrepreneurs, because I didn't know that, but entrepreneurs have to be able to make those changes like in their ski slope. So it just felt good. I was like, well, we're starting a record label. This is going from a collective to a record label. We called it Mogul Records. And now it's what? We're in 2023. 3 years later, man. And
I like that.
we are working with artists and have studios, and it's crazy.
Did you ever release the record?
I did, and I left it up. It sounds awful, but it's still a vibe. And so I left it up, and I think it's actually my third most streamed song right now, which is really fun. It's called "A Mess," and it was like a song about 2020, and I actually still like it. I think I did a good job for a person who had never done it before. Oh, fucking pigeons.
Dude, one of my favorite things about pigeons is that, do you speak Spanish?
Not enough to like probably know what you're gonna say.
Well, I lived in Argentina for un ratito,
Okay.
a little bit of time.
In
And,
Argentina, do they speak?
Speak Spanish. Hey, sos de Argentina.
We had some today.
Ah, Guatemala, qué lindo.
Yeah.
So I lived in Buenos Aires, and I worked at a hospital,
Okay.
and they had a bunch of pigeons. But they call them palomas, which I learned in school meant doves.
Wow.
And so I was like, oh, they warned us. They were like, there's a lot of palomas
Yeah.
in the hospital. I was like, oh, doves. That's so cool.
Wow.
Like, that's very hip. They have doves running around, like, bringing peace to all the patients in the children's hospital.
Dang.
And then I learned that paloma just means dove or pigeon.
That's
in
kind of
Spanish.
like,
Is that? Can you confirm that, Sonata?
yeah.
Just depends on context, or?
It's just a different name, but like you can call them both the same.
Yeah, that's confusing. Are we aware that's
Because
confusing?
doves and pigeons
Yeah.
they look different for sure.
It's like objectively confusing. It's like this is a hawk, but also this dove is a hawk. It's like, no, those are different birds.
Well, Brendan, I did leave out a piece of that story that I forgot to tell you. That I probably should
Hit
have
us.
told you as
Come on.
well. On both of those bets, not only would we have had to change the label to Mogul or, yeah. Right, yeah, because we're willing to do that. So a new bet arose that we would have to get a pigeon tattooed on our ass if we didn't do, yeah.
Show it.
That's why I got that song done right away. You believe me? And I waited till the last hour of the year to get that thing out. Thank God for what's that distribution company called? Thank you. Thank God for DistroKid. Them babies get that out right away, don't they? Yeah. Amen. But I've also grown to love the idea of a pigeon being a part of the branding in some kind of way. And we hope to have a coffee shop one day. So the fact that you just said it was really cool because it could be called the Paloma. And you could have like a white dove and a pigeon. What was that called? Oh, they had a coffee shop called the Paloma? Wow. Well, ours would be
Well,
better.
this poker commentator has a great idea. Palomita.
Palomitas! Because Sonata's always putting ito or ita on everything. Good Lord. That is a vibe. I like it a lot. I see what you did here. You turned this entire interview back on me, but
I told you I was going to do
but
it.
I'm coming back for you.
I told you.
I mean, I'm coming straight back for you. First of all, that was my favorite song on the record that you just played.
Thank you.
But also, I love the intro to the first song as well. Into the first song, I felt like I was having a Coldplay experience when I listened to that. It was really cool. But you have a lot of songs though, off of that, not on that record, that I'm sure you're going to play for us too, right?
I'm going to play 2 songs that I just finished writing because
This is exclusive.
I feel like it.
I love exclusivity. I just love it, and you're giving that to us.
And I'd
tonight.
love to hear feedback.
Okay.
Honest feedback, because yeah, they're super fresh. The first one's called "Long Lost Love of My Life." A lot of my music, when you listen to it, is wrestling with the lack of love in my life. I guess.
Okay.
Very loved by my parents.
Yeah.
You are loved. Very loved by God.
That's
Feel
true.
like very loved by my friends.
Yeah.
But there's this gaping hole.
For like love, like that kind of love.
Give me that love.
Give me that.
But I also don't really like seek it very much, so it's not.
Okay.
It's kind of on me for
Yeah.
sure. But I mean, all my friends are married.
Yeah.
I just met 2 of their babies, which was weird. You know how when
That's
you're growing
always-
up, this is like not a concert. This is just an interview. This is a podcast.
Yeah,
You know when you're growing up
Yeah.
and people are like, "Oh, I remember when you were this tall."
Right.
And you're
get to
like,
say that
"Shut
now.
up." Like,
Yeah.
I'm not that tall anymore. I'm cool now.
It's funny because people don't know what to say in that. I think that's the first thing, like, man, time has flown. You got so big.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm 33 fucking years old.
But I get it now. Like, I held one of their newborn babies, and I was like, when I see this kid and he's 4, I'm definitely saying, I remember when
Man,
you were
I
this
remember when-
tall.
yeah.
Like, no doubt.
I remember when you fell asleep
Yeah.
on my stomach. Yeah, that's how my brother's kids. I'm like, dang, man, they getting so big. But it's also like, why did I say that? Like, is there something else I need to say too, though, in that moment? Like, do we not know how to interact with children either? That's something I've really been thinking about.
I
this
interact
lately.
with them like dogs or adults. There's no in between.
See, yeah, and that's interesting. So my first thought is to say, man, you getting so big. But also it's like, what do I say and do in this moment outside of that? You ever think about that?
You want a candy?
Okay, Brendan. So
All right, long lost love of my
Long
life.
Lost
So
Love.
basically, I'm constantly dealing with that in my art. And this summer, I fell in love with someone. She didn't love me back. I'm still holding out hope, though. But I'm basically just exploring. Like, that caused me to start asking the questions of, like, if I believe there's someone out there for me, like, where's she at? And I usually play it right here. It's like a beautiful tuning.
Yeah.
But
Hey.
I do not know how to play the bridge in that tuning. So
Okay.
I gotta do it down here.
Okay. Brendan, before you start that, have you ever been to a black church before?
I have not actually.
So
I've been to Hispanic churches.
You've been to a Hispanic church. Some of them do this.
Not the same.
Yeah.
It's like a white person, like, oh yeah, I've been to a minority church.
Yeah. Oh, the reason why I asked it because normally on we call it a pulpit. There's usually a very crazy nice glass of water with a nice little rag over it or a towel, and then there's also this nice little roll, and it's like this. It's not like a washcloth. It's like a hand towel, and then we call those the bishop towels. Would you like a bishop towel? It's normally when they're preaching hard, they take that towel and they go.
Are you saying I'm sweating?
No, you said you were hot earlier. And
I would love a bishop towel.
Let's get you a
Yeah.
bishop towel, baby.
Bishop towel.
We're getting you a bishop towel. Come on, somebody write bishop towel in the chat. All right.
Amen.
Hey, amen. Okay, and then he's about to show us how to be long lost and in love. Oh, not that. We need like the big one, baby. The big one. Yeah. You're the one right corner.
Is
on the
this
top.
entertaining for y'all online?
Ha!
I don't know if it is or not. Mandy's entertained. Actually, she's on her phone. Never mind. She's not entertained. Oh, okay. Cool.
Look at you, boy. You've been to a black church. Look at you. That's the bishop's towel.
Who
baby.
wants the Holy Ghost? Do you want it? Take it.
I always want it. All right.
Same.
Long
All
lost
right.
love.
Long lost love of my life. Beginning to wonder, is she out there amidst all the thunder? God knows that I'll never touch her, if she's too far away to be heard. Beginning to hope that I haven't met her at all. Then I can blame it on distance from her, like her distance from earth when she fell. And maybe it's all in my mind that I feel like I'm dying to hold her. And maybe it's all in my head that I'd rather be dead than alone forever. And maybe it's all crystal clear from your cabin up high in the heavens. Oh no, I can't see the future, and faith feels abusive. So why am I holding on for the long lost love of my life? Where is the long lost love of my life? And maybe one day I'll sit down on a plane next to you, and I'll ask you about, oh, you fall from the moon and by some strike a light, and then you'll stand in that aisle, and I'll beg you to call like I
Oh no, I can't see the future, and faith feels abusive. So why am I holding on for the long lost love of my life? Where is the long lost love of my life?
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. I'd rather be dead than alone.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from, man.
That's
It happened, so I
yeah.
guess it's true.
Yeah, I mean, that's a strong line, but I mean, it just says that you want to meet somebody someday.
But the crazy thing is, like the end of my record right here, which is called "Single and in Love," which is on my online store.
Which is going to be in the chat here in a second.
That's
You
right.
Click
And then
that link and go. But that's
the first two songs I played are on this puppy. We got CDs.
and we love that. That actually album cover is pretty cool.
Thank you. Yeah, my friend Gopi lives in Long Beach. She took this photo.
Come on, Gobi.
It's very cinematic, which it feels like a cinematic record. So,
Yeah.
anyways, the end of "Single and in Love"
Yeah.
literally finishes with the like premise: if I end up single, it's okay. Like I'm okay.
Yeah.
And so it's funny that then, literally 2 years after I wrote that line,
It's like-
I'm sitting on top of a mountain and I'm
Yeah.
just contemplating this thought of like, where's the long lost of my life? And that those words just came out of nowhere, and I was like, ooh, that's kind of dark.
Yeah.
But then I thought about the chord progression. The chord progression, so like that walk down that has a chord. You talked about chords that don't belong. Like I don't even know what that chord is.
I like it though.
So this one, obviously, this one makes sense, but then this one doesn't.
That's
That
nice.
chord? What is that? You know music. I don't know music. I just know what feels right.
That's a dominant 7, so it's a whole step down. What key are you in?
B.
So you wouldn't normally play an A in the key of B.
Okay.
So that's what you play. You play the A major.
Yeah, I play A major.
Which is dope.
What do you usually play?
You would normally play a F sharp after that,
F
which you're
sharp.
doing.
Right.
F sharp.
Then it takes you to that kind of cynical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're doing all the right things. Then when you get there, it's like, ooh. But certain chords evoke that emotion, like because you're saying something strong, and that chord is like, I mean this, but I also want to sit in this. That's always what that chord does for me every time I hear it.
Heck yeah.
That dominant, they call it a dominant 7 chord.
Dom Sev.
Dom 7, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I know nothing about music theory, but I know what I feel.
Yeah.
And this next song I'm going to play also off. So my debut album is going to come out in 2024. Also, hello, what's your name? New person. What's your name? She's on her phone. I'm talking to the yeah, you. Yeah. Hey, what's your name?
July.
Great to meet you, July. Yeah, thanks for being here. We had a new person walk in the room.
Yes.
I feel like I should also talk to y'all on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
chat
yeah,
too.
yeah.
That's my bad. Y'all are here. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad to give you Heartbreak.
Mr.
with
Sleeves,
the
what up?
Miners. Is that a cat or a mouse? I don't have my
That's a
glasses
cat.
on. My goal is to make the chat cry, but also my goal is to make you have fun. So we're gonna live in that space right here. Debut album comes out 2024. It's called The Kid Who Got It All Wrong.
Wow.
And it's exploring regretting lives I've never lived.
Okay.
I was in need of a song this summer. I told you I play Young Life camps,
Right.
which is an awesome opportunity to connect with human beings.
Right.
And I like human beings.
Yeah.
Fan of those.
Yes.
I also hate them sometimes, but I like them
yeah.
most of the time. And I needed a song to set up the talk for one of it's called a club, and I didn't have it. And so I prayed for it, which I'm not here to preach to anybody, but I prayed for it. And then the song came to me in a dream, which has never happened.
That's
ever.
really cool.
Very wild shit. Very wild stuff.
Yeah.
So this is called I'm So Tired.
I'm not tired, but yeah.
also, I'm from Georgia, and I feel like I'm coming back to my country roots with this one. So I should, right?
That felt good.
To a desert that they irrigate in the summer. I don't wanna hear about you not seeing the flowers in the middle of June. I guess it's something that I gotta get over in my own time, baby, that's true. Not cursing the weather, enjoying the view. I'm so tired, I'm so tired, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. 'Cause I thought my life would have changed. Put it all through the fire, left it out in the rain. And I put my love on the line. Rejection got colder most every time. And I guess I thought I'd outgrow all my shade, but it only gets stronger when I hear your name. Oh, I'm so tired, I'm so tired, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. I thought I'd make myself into somebody you wanted, ignored all the warnings, ended up in a war for my soul. So turn to something a little more innocent, a little ambition, baby. And chasing a dream, they say, is the end of a man, it's the end of a man. Oh, I thought my life would have changed. Put it all through the fire, left it out in the rain. When I put my love on the line, rejection got colder most every time. When I guess I thought I'd outgrow all my shame, but it only gets stronger when I hear your name. Oh, I'm so tired, I'm so tired, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm tired of all this anger burning in my heart. I'm tired of fear and isolation when I lay down in my car. So I guess I'll try this Jesus that you claim paid it all. I just wonder, can he handle the kid who got it all wrong? I'm so tired, I'm so tired, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so tired.
Thank you. Lost my glasses.
You did.
I don't know where they
They
went.
just flew off. You were performing so well. There they are. I don't know how they got back there. Was it because it was hot for a little bit? I think that's when it happened. There you go, bishop towel. Hey, we need a bishop towel sometimes. Huh?
That's 4. It's interview time.
Man, we've been we've been interviewing like in and out. Y'all, before I jump into a conversation with Brendan, I want to tell you that you can also ask a question to Brendan by joining our Discord one. And I'm just joking. You don't have to join the Discord to ask a question, but I would love for you to join our Discord. All you have to do is put Command Q and then ask your question.
What language was that?
Command Q. Command Q. And once you put that in there, then there's going to be something that's going to, oh, it's right there. If you have a question by typing Command Q, then you can ask your question after
Wait, what
that.
language was that up there?
What, the Command Q thing?
No, scroll up.
I don't know. Was it Spanish?
No. Yeah, that.
Tagalog. Oh, you're Filipino.
That's so sick, dude.
Well, I've never. We have a conversation in a minute. Yeah. Yes, but bro, okay. Brent, I have to say this. You are very, very enjoyable as a performer. You're just so incredible as a singer and everything. If you guys could see all of this, is so cool. He has like this, like cool. Tell me what this is. It's like a little fun foot stomping thing. It's like
It's called a wild dog stomp.
Hey,
made in Australia.
Like the ATL stomp.
I don't know about that, but yeah, sure.
Come on, you're from Georgia. You know
I don't
these
know.
things.
That's
you
why
know?
I'm like, I feel like a fraud.
Yeah. Oh man. Then you're like, you got a key situation here. You got knobs down there. You got pedals.
Yeah, I used it all in the first song, and then I decided to just kind of rock.
Just to rock out. And you got that. You got two mics. I only got one.
Yeah, no,
That's pretty
one
cool.
is for looping. So if I were to turn it back up,
yeah,
you get a little buzz. But then I could. Never mind, the guitar's off. We'll just keep rolling.
Okay. I was looking forward to hearing whatever that did over there, but
I did it in the first song.
Yeah,
so
you
heard
did.
All, like,
yeah. We rewind this later. Yeah, bro. So when did this all come about? Tell us a little bit. Is this for your live shows? Are you usually taking a band? Are you by yourself? And this is how you kind of made this whole thing?
So I was, I started writing when I was like 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a way to deal with life, I feel like. I had actually always written like short stories and poetry, but then I heard Taylor Swift talking about songwriting on the radio.
Okay.
So I wrote my first song as like, I think I can try this.
Yeah.
It's on my toilet. Electric guitar unplugged from an amp.
T Swift, you empowered a guy to write a song on the toilet.
Dude, she's changed my life multiple times.
She's changing all
That's
kinds of
another
lives
story.
these days, huh?
Well, yeah, but most of these people are fake, dude. I've been there since day one.
Yeah.
Anyways, I went to college and I started a band.
Okay. What was that called?
Doesn't matter. So
Okay.
we were a band and we had fun and we sold some tickets, and I learned that being in a band is a beautiful thing in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of aspects of it that are really challenging from a logistical perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And so I decided that if I were to do it post-grad, I was going to go solo. I saw a video of Ed Sheeran looping, and he played his song Photograph, and I got chills through a computer screen. And then I found someone named Tosh Sultana.
Okay.
They're incredible at looping, and that really changed the game for me. And so I went and bought a loop pedal, a little like single RC3, and I practiced for 15 minutes a day for 6 months. My parents got me this model for Christmas.
Okay.
Like 6 months later. It was my senior year of college. And I practiced every day for 6 months, again, 15 minutes a day. And then I played live 3 months, and I was awful, like abysmal. Like I stopped looping. I was so bad. But I kept going.
Yeah.
I've never been one to shy away from. I played baseball growing up, so that teaches you to fail repeatedly.
All the time.
Repeatedly.
Yes.
And I was a very streaky hitter, so I'd go through like months where I couldn't get any hits.
Wow, that's sad.
Yeah, that was fine.
What'd you bat in the lineup?
It depends when you ask, but my senior year, I hit 8th.
Oh, 8th.
In a lineup where we won the state championship. We're the best team in the history of the state of Georgia, and I had the highest on-base percentage in the state.
Talk your shit.
So
Look at that.
So I might have hit 8th, but I did hit a home run in the state championship.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's worth it.
It was worth it.
All of it was worth it just for that moment.
No, for real, dude.
Yeah,
my
that's so
my
cool.
teammates were the most shocked of anybody.
Yeah.
They were like,
I bet they lost it, didn't they?
they did, because I'm like, I never went to the weight room. I was always like, it slows me down, coach. I was really just lazy. Like, whatever.
I love that. Sorry to
But yeah,
distract
no, I just learned to fail, right? And
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I was really bad my first 50 shows. And unfortunately, I had people telling me I wasn't great, and I internalized that, and I just got over that in the last probably like 6 months.
Okay, stop there. How do you get over that? Because that's a big thing. Many people have a perception of what it means to be great, and they will tell you when you're bad. And sometimes people are bad. But it's like, if you
I was bad.
So how did you overcome that and get to
Right.
like where you're? What you said just 6 months ago?
Yeah, and I think I've been good for 2.5 or 3 years.
Wow.
So I think it's a process. I think it's a combination of you hear enough people tell you that you've saved their life or you've changed their life through your art, for one. And you see it in their eyes in the live show enough. I think live shows super important.
They
Like,
are.
a lot of people out here in LA don't play live a lot. They don't tour.
Yeah.
And I'm a big proponent. Like, go out,
Yeah.
play to 5 people.
Yeah.
Like, learn what you're about. Because
Yeah.
that's where you build your chops. Because I played to 5 people like 70 times.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's, right now I'm playing to 5 people. And
That's
I'm not
true. You
afraid
are.
of it, you know?
Well, you're actually playing to like more like 25 people.
Great. Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Glad you're here. Third of success is amazing in baseball, which is pretty interesting to think about if you hit a third. That's so true, Mr. Sleeves. Yeah, I love all these. These are so you have a very encouraging chat on the Twitch.
Oh, these people are the best.
Yeah.
The
no
Twitch
joke.
verse is like, yeah.
Man, I'd love to have y'all
Especially
on
our
the
family that
Instagram
comes over.
verse. I don't have Twitch, but you can find me on Instagram or whatever. Anyways, moving on. We were talking about getting over being told you're bad.
Yeah. How do you do that?
Combination of connection with people, having people tell you the truth, which is that you're probably pretty good at this point if you're doing it full time, 4 years in. And so I have like a really good relationship with my primary producer out here.
Okay.
And we just like a lot of our sessions for the first few months were just basically therapy.
Wow.
And like working through this kind of being told I wasn't good for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then learning that actually I have a lot to say.
Yeah.
And I've delivered in a way that's impactful and powerful.
Uh-huh.
In the commercial success, who cares if
Yeah.
you're making good art?
Right.
And then I think the third thing is learning like your true identity and putting aside what other people say in general. So it's like
Ooh,
getting
yeah.
to that point.
Right.
I don't think I'm there yet, but I think I'm getting close to where like I can stand on a stage in front of 500 people who've never heard my music.
Right.
And even if they booed me off stage, I'd leave and I'd be like, nah,
Right.
I'll go do it again.
Go do
Whereas
it again.
like 3 years ago, that would have devastated me.
That's amazing. I love that. Connection with people, having people that will tell you the truth, and really coming to find out who you are. You know, I think all of that, it can be summed up in fall in love with who you're becoming. Fall in love with who you are becoming. Because all those things play a part in who you're becoming, right? The people that you're surrounded by, the voices you hear, what you are engaging with as far as how you're seeing yourself daily, how you're growing in the little bits that are becoming better. And then also hearing the truth, whether it's something good you want to hear or something bad, it's actually helping you evolve into the person you want to be. Fall in love with who you're becoming.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you said that before or is this first time?
I'm in that phase of myself though. Like I think we all are. We all have to learn how to fall in love with who we are becoming. Because this world will literally tell you, this world's obsessed with perception. Like, so if of the outside. So we'll see like, oh, this person should look like this. And I will give my opinion based off of how I feel they should look, but also serves as a distraction for me concentrating on where I'm at, you know? And so we have a lot of insecure people who shit on people all day, whether they're bosses in their own place and they constantly let their insecurities pour on other people because they're afraid to take a look within, right? So perception now, this game that we play of on the other side of it, there's all this hurtful stuff that's coming back at me, making me feel insecure based off of I need to look a certain way on the outside. But I've never like taken a chance on myself to fall in love with who I am, because you're constantly going to evolve. Like you're not the same Brendan that you were 10 years ago. That's obvious. That's obvious. And in 2 years, you've seen that. So you're not the same Brendan that you were. Time is always going. You literally
Yesterday.
are better. Yeah. You're not the same person that you were an hour ago.
John Wooden, classic basketball coach. Do you know who John Wooden is?
No, who do you coach?
He coached UCLA. He won like 12 national championships in a row or something like that. It was
Well,
like
yeah.
crazy. He said you're either getting better or you're getting worse. You're not staying the same.
Facts. 1,000%. 1,000. I agree with that. So I love that you're on that journey. 'Cause, dude, you good. And the bishop ain't gonna lie to you. I'll tell you if he was bad.
Thanks,
Right?
Bishop.
I'd probably be just sitting here looking, not saying a thing. So that'll be a clue for when people come on this show. God bless you. But anyways, yeah, bro, that I love that. I love that you learned that lesson, and I love that you were playing live shows.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta play live.
What's
I'm
been your favorite place to play?
Oh my gosh, I feel like my answer for a while has been Boulder, Colorado.
Wow.
You can probably tell I'm very energetic, and when I'm standing up, I move a lot.
Okay.
And what I like about Boulder is it's usually a pretty energetic show. I also love the Pacific Northwest, Portland, Seattle.
Oh, vibes.
Great vibes. I'd
Yeah.
love to live there one day. Colorado, Oregon, and Washington are like my 3 favorite states.
I can see you doing that.
Yeah, I vibe with those people. Like, it's
Okay.
actually crazy. I had a friend get an Instagram ad one time for Colorado State basketball,
Yeah.
and he clicked like, "Why am I getting this ad?" And it said, "Because you follow Brendan Abernathy," which like I have no relationship to Colorado State University whatsoever, but apparently I give off Colorado vibes. I obviously love playing in Atlanta as well.
Right. That's
Where I'm
home.
from,
Yeah.
and then Charlotte, North Carolina is always very kind to me.
Yeah, oh, okay. Little Charlotte, little South.
Little Charlotte, yeah.
Little Charlotte. I feel
So
it.
I mean, the thing is, I'm so small that like when I'm driving to a show, I have no idea what I'm gonna walk into. So like 2 weeks ago, I played in Birmingham. The last time I played a ticketed show in Birmingham, I sold 150 tickets,
Wow.
which is great.
Yeah. That's very great.
So I was in a 250 person room 2
Okay.
weeks ago, and we sold 34.
Wow.
That's a sparse room.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the whole time I was giving it my all, obviously, but I was in my head
Yeah.
for sure. And I walked off stage, and if there's 34 people in the room, you don't even need to say I'll be at the merch table. Like, it's obvious you're
Right.
gonna,
Yeah, I'm
you're
coming
gonna
out here.
talk to you.
Right, yeah.
Like, so I was talking to this guy. His name was Ethan, and he thanked me for giving it my all. And he was like, "I know there weren't a lot of people here, but you gave it your all, and that meant a lot to me." And I was like, "Dude, thank you." And he goes, "Because what you didn't know is that a year and a half ago I was in the darkest period of my life, and every day I'd consider turning the wheel. And what I'd do is I'd turn on your music, and that's what got me through it." And to quote myself, I said, "Shit," because that's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, I say those are my favorite places to play, but then in reality, like, probably the most meaningful show I've played in the last year was Birmingham, Alabama, to 34 people. So
Yeah.
I'm not baseball. I'm not afraid of the failure.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
failure, because that's actually great success in a sense, like getting to connect with
Yeah.
my
Man.
dog.
So favorite and meaningful are have two different meanings in this moment. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice
Which I
point.
like. That's a good question. I should start asking people. What's your most meaningful show and what's your favorite show?
Wow,
Yeah. Thanks for that one.
you're welcome.
Thank
Happy to help.
Yeah. Who are your okay, I'm gonna ask you two different questions. One question's gonna be more tailored towards overall artistry of who has impacted you. And I'm gonna ask it this way. What is your Mount Rushmore? That's 4 people. Not 5, 4. What's your Mount Rushmore of music overall? Like
All time?
all time. Then I'll ask you a more niche question that is tailored.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll help.
Mount Rushmore of music in my life, or like who I think are the greatest artists of all time?
Oh, let's go with that one.
Greatest artist of
second,
all
All
time?
time. Yeah, I like that.
That's going to ruffle some feathers. Okay,
Yeah,
number 1,
baby.
Taylor Swift is the greatest artist of all time.
Wow.
You could argue me 4 albums ago. I will dominate you now.
Wow.
Like, she is the greatest artist of all time.
Wow.
She's got the most successful tour ever. Are you laughing about that? No. It's a fact. It's like, it's not even an opinion at this point. Yeah, come on. Come at me.
He's trying to find somebody. She probably laughed at the way I said, wow.
No, I go Taylor Swift.
That's quick going there.
I'm going to go with Garth Brooks.
Oh, hey.
That's probably a personal bias there, but I love Garth Brooks.
We love a Garth. Like a Garth
I'm
moment.
tempted to say Jimmy Buffett because he's the reason I play guitar for the first time, but I don't know if I can say that for the greatest artist of all time.
But Jimmy Buffett is definitely legendary.
Yeah, I'm going to make this just biased greatest artist of all time. I'm not even going to answer your question.
No, this is
correctly.
great. This, I
Yeah.
mean, this is your, yeah. In your
We're going to
opinion.
go Taylor Swift, Garth Brooks, Jimmy Buffett, and
That was a good. Was that a drum roll?
It wasn't. It was a think.
Oh,
I'm thinking. It was a hello. I'm thinking. uh, the silence is so painful.
yeah, that's good because all eyes are waiting,
Oh no.
ears are waiting.
Why is this so hard to say?
This is bias. So you go with what you feel.
I know, but that's what I'm struggling with. Because like the person I want to say is so new that I don't think I can say it.
You can say it.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Holly Humberstone.
Oh, hey. Okay. Now, can I just say all four of these people have never been mentioned on this show, and I love
How
that.
has Taylor Swift never been mentioned?
Nobody
on the
has
show?
ever said Taylor. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever, as big as
The
Taylor
way
is.
you move is like a full-on
Oh my
rainstorm.
gosh, this is
And
definitely
I'm
gonna
a
be clipped.
house of cards.
We need a
You're
real.
the kind of reckless that you send me running, but she's so good, dude.
Yes,
Yes. She's the GOAT.
you should
I
play
mean-
that song.
Maybe we got lost in translation. Maybe I asked for too much, but maybe this thing was a masterpiece till you tore it all up. Running scared, I was there. I remember it all too well. Hey, you call me up again just to break me like a promise, so casually cruel in the name of being honest. I'm a crumpled up piece of paper lying here, 'cause I remember it. Oh, 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 too well. Dude, so good.
You are a Swiftie.
Okay, I don't identify with the term
Hey,
because it's become a cult, but I was a Swiftie. I was a
Yes.
Swiftie until I'm a Swiftie.
You're a Swiftie.
I'm a Swiftie.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah.
But I don't like listening to the podcast. I'm a cool Swiftie. I'm a chill Swiftie.
Yeah, like-
you can tell me that you don't like her music and I'm not gonna be mad.
You have an appreciation.
What does my
Uh-oh.
bio say? Isn't that funny?
I was a Swiftie
I just-
before you were born is Brendan's bio.
I just added that like 2 days ago
That's
all
hilarious.
these middle schoolers were swiping up like, "Meh, meh," and I was like, "Shut up! You weren't even born."
That's funny.
Like-
Oh my gosh. My best friend is in love with Taylor Swift.
As they should be.
My best friend Asia, she's like
My
crazy
friend
about it.
Nicole makes Taylor Swift jewelry and keychains. This one says 1, 2, 3, let's go, bitch, which is of course a Taylor Swift fan chant in Delicate, as we all know.
I'm just finding it out for the first time today. I actually have
That's too bad.
I know, yeah. Pray for me. I have a respect for Taylor Swift. I don't listen to her music as much.
It's okay.
But I do respect her songwriting really well.
There you go.
This tour is like crazy. It is.
Never before seen
Yeah.
tour.
And also, again, she is a mogul because she can go into a city, including coming just to a game of her new boyfriend, Travis Kelce, and literally,
On my fantasy team, might I add.
hey, who could arguably be the best tight end to ever play the game.
Other than Brock Bowers. Sorry, I don't know why I'm being so combative right now. Like,
Hey,
you're agreeing with me, and I'm like, "Meh."
No, this is so great because we need to clip all. I'm going to clip this and post this because it's so good. I love a combat, but also I just have respect for the longevity she has had throughout the years as well.
Crazy. You know, she just became a billionaire.
I did not
She's
know
the
that.
first person to become a billionaire off of their art. Like, no perfume, no fashion line, no record label. Like, she is a billionaire off of her art.
I got to check that stat when I leave here.
Yeah, go check it, man.
Because I think Jay-Z got her beat.
But he had a record label.
He did, but did he make $1 billion off of the record label or just
That's
off
how
of
he
art?
made it. Yeah,
Oh, we're gonna do some research when we leave here.
I love it.
all that to say, I have a lot of respect for her.
And I have a lot of respect for Jay-Z.
Jay-Z is my GOAT.
He's a legend.
He is a legend. He's a legend. I like him because he does not talk about his moves. He just makes them.
Ooh, mogul status. You can't talk when you're skiing moguls, right, J Money? Gotta focus.
Man, don't even get me going on that because that'll be a whole thing right there.
Posture is so bad.
That's okay. You sound good. Just you could take a big stretch like after this. Okay, so I asked you artists of all time. We're gonna do this again, but we're gonna do 4 of the artists who've had the biggest impact on you as an individual in your music.
Taylor.
Taylor Swift.
Just because I stopped playing guitar in middle school because I thought it was weird, and then I heard her music and I picked it back up, and then I heard her talking about songwriting, and then it was at her concert that I decided to do it as a job. So like, huge impact on my life in general. Second would be Jim Croce. You know
Jim Croce. Okay, I've never heard that name before.
Yeah, amazing artist. Gone way too soon. Died in a plane crash. Beautiful story though. He went out on like his first kind of national tour. I think this is true. I haven't actually fact checked this, but
Okay, so allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly went on his first national tour. Decided he needed to be home with his daughter. Flew back. On the plane ride back to be home with his daughter, the plane crashed.
Oh,
Very tragic.
jeez.
Yeah. He sings like Bad Bad Leroy Brown, Operator, I Got a Name.
Wow.
Some really good songs.
Yeah.
Garth
Garth.
and James Taylor would be like my 4 biggest.
Oh, yeah.
influences. I'm also very influenced, oddly, by like Haim.
I love Haim.
Yeah, I love Haim. I love, do you know the band Churches?
I love Churches as
With
well.
a V?
Yes.
Yeah,
with the V.
I love them. Like both those bands melodically have really influenced me.
Yeah.
Those big melodies with space in between them.
I love Churches. Yeah, they were in a song with Walk the Moon one time. I really liked.
Fire,
Look
yeah.
Alive, yeah. James Taylor. What's the song? It's in Remember the Titans. It's sing sunny days. Is that James Taylor? I seen sunny days. Thank you.
She can sing.
Yeah. I can't remember what it is. Yeah, is that it? Yeah. Do you know that? I hope these cameras are still recording. If they're not, like, just let them go. Don't cut them off. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. Just can't remember who to send it to. I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again.
I butchered the chords.
That's
but
all right. I like that. It's,
Great song.
That's a good song. That sounded wonderful, too. That song always makes me, like, just kind of go into a happy place. It's just so nice. I don't even know if that's, like, a happy song, but it just feels
It's
good.
definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote it to his friend. Yeah, I'm not going to say that, but yeah,
Okay.
it was very sad.
James.
But I love that about music, though. Like,
yeah.
I think a lot of songs, especially my songs, are written from places of like extreme heartbreak.
Yeah.
And then I hear so often that they like bring people joy. And
It's like, wow, yeah.
I was depressed as hell. When
I know,
wrote that.
bro. That's my life, too. All my songs are so upbeat, and, like, you just hear the most graphic stories behind it. It's like, yeah, but you got to make something good out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. James Taylor and always these two people always come on when you say Carole King. I love Carole King. And I know that you didn't say her, but when I think of James Taylor, I think of Carole King. She's like the female. Like, it's like, oh, when I think of him, I think of her.
Totally. They wrote "You've Got a Friend Together," right? I think.
Really?
I think.
Wow.
I could be
didn't know
wrong about that. I could be pulling that out of nowhere.
Man. Did you know that she wrote "You make me feel like a
You're kidding.
natural woman"? Yeah. So when Aretha went in to sing that, that was Carol, and I think she got like a Kennedy Medal, like of honor. Carol King.
I don't know what that means, but very
Yeah,
cool.
it's like big. Like every year, like a musician and different people get these like medals of honor, and the president, they're all like put this on you and all this stuff. And I believe it happens in New York. I can't remember if it happens in New York or D.C. But it was Carol King's turn, and I think it was one of the last performances that Aretha Franklin gave, and she ripped it, bro. And she like her coat fell to. She had this massive coat on, Detroit coat, fell to the ground and sang it. Everybody just went
Wow.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, YouTube it. It's so
I'd
awesome.
love to see that.
That's one that like should be reviewed. We need to review that Sonata. He didn't even listen to me. Look at him, just all in a different place. That's okay. Never mind. I'll talk to you about it later. All right. Okay, Brendan. One more question, actually. Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I have a sister.
You did say that earlier.
Were you gonna say I gave only child vibes?
No.
Thank you, because
No.
it makes me sad when people say that.
No, I was not going to say that. Dang, that's sad.
But also, if you are an only child, I love you.
That's okay.
I should look at the camera. I
Yeah,
love you.
yeah. Is your sister musical as well?
No, actually, so the last person that was musical in my family was my great grandmother.
Really?
Yeah, no
She
one
sang?
else. She played organ, violin, piano.
Oh, hey.
She probably sang,
That's cool.
but she played a bunch of different instruments.
Yeah.
And the last song on this record, The Idea of Being in Love, the piano is actually her piano being played. It's just a voice memo of the piano.
That is
And we
amazing.
built everything around the voice memo.
Okay, put that up again. So if you want to hear is it great granny? Play the keys.
Mama.
Mama.
No, I played the keys.
Oh, I thought you said it was her.
She's
like a recording
dead,
of her.
bro. She's very
I thought
dead.
you were saying it was an old recording of her playing.
That would be crazy.
That's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, well, yeah, that's the story. We want to hear Mama playing the keys on this last song, allegedly. You need to go and click that
But
link
Mama
right there.
did love this sweatshirt, the
And
You Are Loved sweatshirt.
This crew neck is a vibe, so you need to go get that.
It's got a little patch on the bottom. It's got a
Hey.
good message.
It has a nice little "You Are Loved" message there. Why you are loved?
I have a song called You Are Loved that I'm not going to play right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
would that make you sad?
No, I just don't like it that much, but
Oh,
it's
that's
a good
sad.
song. It's just from like 4 years ago.
Yeah, that's a very creative album title. I
Thank
like
you.
that.
Yeah, it just happened.
Yeah.
There's the lead song on it is called Ana de Armas, who
That's Spanish.
she's an actress, Ana de Armas.
Okay, I don't know.
She's from like Knives Out. She's Marilyn and Marilyn Monroe. She's in that Ghosted movie.
I don't even think I've seen any of those.
So I watched
Sad.
Knives Out and I just like totally fell in love with this girl.
Yeah.
And then I went home and did what we do when I watch like YouTube videos of her on interviews.
Yes.
Maybe we don't do that, but I do that.
Okay.
And I realized that she's like not who she is in the movie.
Okay.
And
And she was acting.
yeah, she's an
yeah,
actor.
yeah.
And I got kind of sad and I realized like my perception of what I'm looking for in a woman is built up by like these fake standards.
Oh wow. What are you looking for?
That's a different conversation,
Okay.
Bishop. That's a post Twitch conversation.
I ask all the questions. Whether you want to answer them or not is up to you.
Honestly, my standards are very high, but also
Okay.
very broad.
Okay.
Like kind,
I mean, please be kind.
you know?
Everybody be kind to whoever you're talking to. If you are not kind, then we got an issue. Okay, go
Stop
on.
being a douchebag. That's
Yeah.
like the premise of life. Like you're driving in LA, you're like, why are you doing that? Like
Yeah.
leave earlier, quit your job. Those are my two things.
Yeah.
You know? Because either like, anyways.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Those are your standards. Like, quit your job. Be kind.
that's my instant assumption when someone's like mad on the 405 is I'm like, you should have left earlier,
Dang,
first of all. And
that's
secondly,
me.
you probably hate your job.
Yeah. The first part is that's me.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
one or the other.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
sure, it's true,
or
true.
both.
Yeah.
And that's really sad.
It's very
I don't
sad.
know why we're talking about this.
I was asking you what are your standards because you had said that you
I'm super picky.
Okay.
Yeah, but which is probably a little bit toxic, but at the same time, like I don't believe in settling. So
This could be a song.
yeah,
Should
I
write a
feel
song.
like
All of
I feel
that
like
just-
I'm exploring that in all my songs.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Toxic, all this stuff. Oh yeah, good. So if you heard that, ladies, or which heterosexual,
Very
What do
sadly,
you-
yeah.
So, do you get bothered by this question that we ask? Sorry, I'm asking a lot of personal things, Brendan. So you can literally look at me.
Dude, I love it. I'm so into this interview.
I-
like this is so fun. For
You
me.
learn with me. I ask anything. I'll ask you off camera. But okay, you know this pronoun question thing. The other day I thought about
We're
this.
getting okay. Here we go.
No.
ahead, Darius.
I'm not gonna say anything bad. I'm not gonna say anything bad. Poker commentator. I promise. I was thinking about this the other day. I said to someone she, and they looked back at me, and kind of stared at me, and I was like, did I say it wrong? And I almost asked, like, is that a moment where you should ask, like, I'm sorry, what are your pronouns?
I love that I'm already this safe for you to ask me this question when we've known each other for under an hour.
This-
But I'm
says a lot about me. I'm sorry.
I'm from the South, so we always say y'all in the first place.
Y'all.
So that's
Yeah.
been helpful.
Uh-huh.
I think I refer to everyone as like, what's up, man? Like, hey, dude.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Dang.
And so I think, in a sense, that's endearing. So I don't have to deal with it. I think my thing is, I think it's a very easy way to love someone, like calling them the correct pronoun.
Right. I agree. That's nice.
I don't mind what you want to be like. What you want to be called is what you should be called.
Facts.
If you mess up, I think there should be grace for that.
There should be. Because how am I supposed to know?
It can be hard.
Yes, it can.
It can be easy. It
These-
can be everything in between those things.
These days, it's hard. Because you can be looking like a male in all the ways, or you can be like a female in all the ways. But if someone wants to be called, if I looked at you and said she, because you want to be called she, like you can be called that because you want to be called that. This whole thing,
I come back to a very easy way to love someone, and if in doubt, I think you ask for sure.
yeah, that's good. Sorry, it was a random question.
That was very random.
I just about to ask him.
That was
We went
very,
from
very random.
what is your type before I assumed and just threw out here that Brendan is single, and I was like, well, make sure.
He is.
So anyways, Brendan's type. He wants somebody to be kind. He wants somebody to be
Hot.
nice. Yes. We don't. So what does hot mean for you?
That's what I can't figure out. Like if you
Okay.
look at like the list of girls I've dated, it's
Yeah.
like none of them look the same.
yeah.
They're like different heights, they're different vibes.
Would you say dating has been hard for you because you've been on the road so much?
I think it depends. This is literally the entire premise of my album that I'm going to release in a year. It's like trying to figure out why different things are hard for me.
I would love at some point, like when you release this record, I would love to like talk to you in front of people and just ask you all the questions about this record.
You're welcome to.
That'd be fun. We don't
I
have to
love
do that.
interviews.
But
They're
if
so
you,
fun.
If you do want to do that in front of people, we got to figure it out. That'd be so fun.
No, I'd love to. But I think to answer your question, I think for the last 4 years, it has been challenging to try to start something if you're leaving town in 48 hours and you're not going to be back for 6 months. That's challenging. It feels disrespectful to me, to the girl.
So what if she came up to you and was like, I'm down with it. Like, go. I want you to go. I'm here. It's going to be hard, but we're going to do this.
I haven't met those people that are that confident.
Dang.
Or maybe I'm not that hot.
Hey, Mr. Sleeves, what's the guy who interviews on Barstool? What's the Barstool guy that interviews and then he has like the heavyset dude eating ice cream when questions get awkward? Sleeves gets me watching this all the time because there was a Drake one I watch, and there's a Caleb. Yes, have you ever seen that on YouTube? This like white guy with long hair like just interviews all these stars, and the questions are really
I
awkward.
love Barstool.
You love Barstool.
I love awkward interviews. So like Amelia de Moldenberg is like my wife. I mean, not actually. I don't think I would, but like, do you know him like Chicken Shop Dates? Have
Yes,
you seen those?
yes.
Oh my God. And then like that new girl, what's her name? Bobby Milhoff? Yes.
So Dave Portnoy calls Taylor mother. I did not know that, Sleeves.
She is mother.
Oh.
Or grandmother. I think she's more of grandmother, honestly.
Hmm.
Like so wise, has lived so many lives.
The
But
re-
yeah,
Go ahead.
dating's been hard for 4 years
Yeah.
for obvious reasons. If you live on the road for 330 days, but I mean, I don't want to like deflect blame onto that because
Right.
in high school I was like, I'm gonna date a lot in college.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the man, and then I went to college and I was like, ah.
I'm not
I'm
the
gonna
man.
date post grad, and then I got post grad and I'm like, I'm gonna date when I move to LA.
Yeah.
Well, now I live in LA.
Yeah.
I've been on some.
Allegedly, you
dates.
live in LA. IRS is listening.
I don't live in LA.
Right.
Due to
Spend a lot
residency,
of
like
time here.
based on residency laws, like literal residency laws, I
Yeah.
do not live in LA.
Right, right.
But I do sleep here often.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you stay here, you know. That's how we'll put it. You stay everywhere. You kind of couch hop for now. That's what we'll let the story be. IRS. She is always mothering. Yes, she is. This has been a wonderful interview.
Who said that?
The reason why I brought the Barstool thing up, because I felt like when I asked a couple of these questions, we should have panned the camera to that guy eating ice cream. But he's not here. It should be like Sonata just tanking whiskey sours. Brendan, I could keep going. I'm not going to because people don't want to hear me talk anymore. They want to hear you jam out on something.
Okay.
So how many songs do you want to do? You want to do one or two?
I'll do two.
That
'Cause
sounds
I feel
great.
like I want to play two. There's two I want to play.
Okay. Take us away.
The first one I'm going to play is called Pizza in July. It's my fans' favorite song. So if this is your first time hearing me, thanks for sticking around through our talking. This is a song about moving on from pain. And it has a silly title. So yeah, Pizza in July. I'm lonely, but that's not the only source of my trouble. The other is you. You know how to trap me in total shaking temptation. The thought maybe one day. It's when I put on my shoes that I think about you. So almost every day I'm creeping closer to knowing the feeling of loving and losing everything. And just when I think that I'm through, I wake up thinking of you. There's no magic wand can make it come back in a cardboard box of pizza in July. I'll cast a song. So just when you think that you're free, you wake up thinking of me too. Woman on the moon, so I love when it rains, and I don't gotta see you, and I can put on my rainbow black leather flip-flops and walk to the mailbox and hope to find the letter I expected last semester. Now think it would feel better if I just started to forget about the future that I fantasized, the long distance pantomime, and everybody telling me, I know you think you've fallen in love, just take some time, man. You're gonna find that there's rain in the hourglass, slowing down the sands of my healing. And I'm creeping closer to knowing the feeling of loving and losing everything. And just when I think that I'm through, I wake up thinking of you. There's no magic wand can make
just when you think that you're free, you wake up thinking of me too. And maybe it's magic or tragic that I don't even care about you anymore when I walk through the front door to move on. And maybe that's just what I need. Yeah, I'm grieving closer to knowing the feeling of loving and losing everything. And just when I think that I'm through, I wake up thinking of you. There's no magical wand can make it come back in a cardboard box. Pizza in July, I'll cast a song. So just when you think that you're free, wake up thinking of me.
Thanks. Thanks, gang. All right, so closing it out, I'm gonna play one more. Again, I think I played this song live once, so feedback would be nice. I've also usually played it on piano,
Oh, cool.
so we'll see how this goes.
Get a guitar version here.
That's right. I would also like to note, more notes here. I wrote it before Barbie came out. Greta Gerwig's been my favorite director for a while,
Okay.
so I'm not riding a wave,
Yeah.
you know.
You've been with like an original Swiftie. You've been with this for a while.
Yeah, I can't say I've been there since the beginning.
Okay.
Like, I didn't, like, get into Lady Bird right away, but I do love Lady Bird. But Little Women is a top 5 movie for me.
Wow.
The new one. And Barbie also is a top 5 movie for me.
Interesting.
Did you see it?
No.
It's funny. And meaningful.
I would love to know your top 5 movies.
Okay, you want me to tell you?
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay, Interstellar.
Wow. Good one. I need to be not sleepy though, but that's a good one.
It's long.
Yeah.
About Time.
Never seen it.
Oh, we should watch it tonight. It is so good.
Jesus.
You will weep. You will weep. Barbie, Little Women, and then the 5th one really like flows between like Inglourious Bastards, Surf's Up,
I think I've seen some
animated movie.
I'm gonna tell you what. Everything
awesome.
I've asked you tonight, there are names or things I've just never thought about, or things I've like saw in passing, and I appreciate that. This brought some perspective here, but definitely spectrum wise, as far as like artists that have come, he definitely has gone here, and I love that.
I like to be unpredictable. Hello, Pastel. Can you please tell me why you don't like About Time? That makes you are literally the first human I've ever heard that said they don't like it. If that's what you're saying, or maybe you're saying like I love it.
I don't think Pastel's saying that. The hand over the head like emote is like, oh gosh.
That means they love it.
No, it's like, oh, really?
About Time is okay. Yeah, thank you, Scammy a doo doo. Is that what that is? Is that what
that's
that
right.
says?
That's right. Yeah.
Anyways, hey, thank y'all thanks for having me.
Yes, Brendan, you are an absolute delight. My
I've
friend.
really enjoyed talking to you.
Really.
Yeah.
Oh, likewise. It's been
And
great.
Thank y'all for being here. It is your job for some of you, but thank you for being here.
We all do it because we love it. We do.
And yeah, if you're on the stream, let's connect on social media of your choice. Okay, this is called When It Rains. It's been a script, going to plan, but I've been messing around, thinking about the crash and burn of it. The crash and burn of it. Oh, it's already been
Greta Gerwig set the big scene, driving down the coastline. Sunday, Sunday. When I saw your eyes, I had to say everything I wanted to say. In my head, ooh, ooh. In my head, ooh, ooh. And I bet it's been your dream film too. Dancing on the sand, no shoes, under the moonlight. What's gonna happen when it rains on us? What's gonna happen when the first fall comes? What's gonna happen when the plot twists? And I'm not ready for it. I know I'm sounding like an optimist, but can you blame me for not falling for this? After all, I'd be crazy for thinking the same old same is going to change when all I've known is a fresh thing growing old in conflict unresolved. What's the point in me watching when in the end it's gonna rain on us? Oh, you know it's gonna rain. They say the rivers never fill in California. You say your love's like the sun, but I know how this movie ends. 'Cause I moved here and it poured for a month. And I know this story seems so linear, and you can't see a cloud, but I was raised in Atlanta, Georgia, where storms come unannounced. What's gonna happen when it rains on us? What's gonna happen when the first fall comes? What's gonna happen when the plot twists? And I'm not ready for it. I know I'm sounding like an optimist, but can you blame me for not falling for this? After all, I'd be crazy for thinking the same old same is going to change when all I've known is a fresh thing growing old in conflict unresolved. What's the point in me watching when in the end it's gonna rain? I want life, not death. I want love, not hell. I'm tired of trying just to be told that I am not enough. I wanna hold your hand as the sun finally sets and the credits roll, and I'm dry as a bone. What's gonna happen when it rains on us? What's gonna happen when the first fall comes? What's gonna happen when the plot twists?
Oh, oh, well played, well played, well
Thanks,
played.
leave them hanging.
Having none of
Here's a pick.
this.
Woo.
Oh, ah. Oh, so
That's all I
good.
got.
Yo, in the chat, give it up for Brendan Abernathy. Oh my gosh, man.
Thanks, Bishop.
First girl I ever dated, her
Thanks,
last
Jay
name was
Money.
Abernathy, by the way, which
Really?
was random, but yeah. Brianna Abernathy was her name.
Rihanna?
Brianna.
Oh.
But I was also in love with her sister, Nahira, and that was like first grade, so that's what we have.
Oh, first grade. Okay.
I mean, oh my gosh, it's just amazing. Puppy love. Anyways, dude, thank you for coming. This
you
was
for having
so
me.
good.
It was fun.
And those songs, these new ones are great. You know what I appreciate? Every song that I heard tonight did not, like, I hear distinction, which is really cool, especially like in a music where it's a good guitar and it's easy for people to hear a song and go, I've heard that one before, or because of the either the style or the finger picking or whatsoever. But distinct melodies, beautiful lyrics, the journeys just are all good. You're using the way you're conveying the emotion of each thing. The titles of your songs like pull people in. Like I didn't know what to expect with Pizza in July. I'm like, wow. So I just think you're a very creative person, Brenda, and I think you're amazing. And we need you at the music table. I'm so glad you're doing what you're doing. I'm glad you're falling in love with who you're becoming. Because, dude, you got it.
Thanks for having me, Bishop.
Yes, thank you for coming. Give it up again for Brendan Abernathy in the studio and online on Twitch. Thank you guys for being here. My name is Bishop. Again, if you have not followed Brendan, you need to follow him. Go to his merch store, pick up some of this cool merch. Can you show us this vinyl, this CD again? We also have this awesome crew neck right here.
CD. There's a lot of other stuff.
Man, this dude is so cool. I
a
want
lot
to
of
be cool.
blue. I have a lot of blue stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm noticing that with the little blue like writing there, little stitch
yeah,
in
but
there.
like all my new merch is like blue.
Hey, just straight up blue.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking because I would talk about it for a while. So
Okay.
it's blue.
All right. Well, we're gonna be blue. We're gonna save that for when the record comes out, and then I'll ask you why is everything blue.
Go Dogs.
All right. To be continued. So, but also, please go follow him on all of his platforms. Go listen to that record, y'all. Jesus, please go listen to that. Do yourself a favor. I'm telling you, my ears were blessed on that drive, along with that Celsius that got me home, because you know, driving at midnight hour. You need to join our Discord. Please join our Discord. Also, go follow us on YouTube. Go subscribe right now. We just hit 500. Can I get some love in the chat for the 500, baby? Woo! We're over 500 right now, which is so great. So please go subscribe on the YouTube, where you can catch some of Brendan's performances will be up there. The live stream today will be up there. So if you want to go rewatch that, you can watch that there. Just click the live tab on there, and you can see all the artists that have performed, including all the Dayfest lives as well. Dayfest live is woo-wee. I performed at Dayfest. I had a good time too. So please go watch that. We sang down and we had a good, that band, that Dayfest band is crazy. So please go check it out. All the stuff on YouTube. We're having a good time on there, and we will see you next week. Now, here's something too to know. We're going to be having Mogul House live every Saturday all up to the holiday season. The 18th looks like it's going to be our last stream of the year. We may have a holiday stream, maybe. So that'll be a little surprise, but you will know that if you're following us on our socials or in the Discord. So please, please, please go do that. But we'll be here again next week at 7 o'clock PST. We'll see you then. Thank you for being here. My name is Bishop. This is Brendan Abernathy, and we will see you. Hang around for the rave.
Everyone just wants to be in love. Lots of little life we take for granted when we finish our Decembers empty-handed, but I'm never empty-handed when I'm holding your hand. Yeah. Well, I may never be a politician or make a lot of money, hold a high position, baby. All my glory days are yours. I don't wanna take the world for granted.